Alright, welcome back to a happy new day. It's a wonderful day. It's a great day. This is going to be fantastic, I know it. Do you think maybe we build factory today? Yeah, let's build factory. What are we doing? Oh yeah, the lard pit. I remember this. This was our way to get rid of overflow lard. Back before we were forced into this. But we're not doing this anymore, since we have a use for oleochemicals now. We will eventually overflow on this again, because we're just frankly not using much of it. So this goes like that. Where are you getting your lard from, sir? And this is just in here. We're not doing this anymore. No, we don't do this. We have a good lard recipe now, and we're going to use it. Oh, that stump is kind of obscuring what's on there. And this is biomass out, I think. We are finally free of oleochemicals through the virtue of doing nothing. We have managed to overcome. Alright, so this is good. Probably only gonna need one. And if we are in fact overflowing brains into lard. Oh, dinosaur coming. Look out. Dinosaur coming. If we're gonna do this, we probably need this as the ultimate out. Let's at least not compost the lard, right? There, like that. And instead of composting the lard, we have the option of turning it into oleochemicals first. And then we take those oleochemicals and we got to get them up to the oleochemical consumption area, which happens to be due north, right? On the other side of Ogland, on the other side of the... We should probably try to go up. Oh, I don't want to go through here because I'm going to remake all of this. I guess we go over and up. Somehow through here and then go through there. Yeah, that seems best. So let's do it. And then after this, we are going to deal with sulfuric acid and acid gas. I am under no illusions this is a final solution of any sort, but it is going to be a solution for right now. Why did I build a system here I simply cannot walk through? That was very foolish of me. Now, this might explain why we're not running out of... this is wooden boxes. Wow, this is old. Why we're not running out of seeds. We are out of flowers, though, so this is definitely a problem. Just not one I'm going to address right now, because the factory is still working, at least a little bit. So we're just going to leave that, right? We're going to assume this is the right line. Is this a good assumption? I don't know. But all this, I'm very much looking forward to ripping out all this. Like, all of this seaweed, you don't exist here anymore. Then this Rhylegia is going to get ripped out, and we're going to put in a double, if not a triple plant, whatever the next recipe is, staffed with, hopefully, next level Rhylegias. But it's quite a long way for me to consider that. I could research it at any time. It would relieve a bottleneck that I am feeling right now. It will require me to divert tech from, you know, actually making progress towards chemical science, towards that. There's no crisis right now. So I guess I just don't do that, even though it feels like there's a need for it, and I know I'm going to have to do it eventually. So it feels a little bad to leave it hanging, but at the same time, I guess not that bad, right? Alright, here we are. We have reached goal. And this guy's going to start making aromatics. This is now our main source of aromatics, right? It's probably a problem. We're running the glycerol recipe here. And if we want, what's our lard production? It's a question that it's a very important one. Lard. We are producing lard in the neighborhood of 20 a minute. That's not that much, honestly. That's very little lard. So this oleochemicals business is not great. We're probably going to have to solve the Rhodesia problem pretty soon here because of oxygen is now scarce. Not sure how I feel about that. The script has flipped though. And hydrogen is full up. So maybe I feel happy about it. I don't know. I get the feeling I've done this wrong. That I need to, I'm going to have more surface area to output sulfur than this. But we'll see. All right, now on to the next problem right here. Can I do this is the real question. Let's wire up our ghosts. So this is all sulfuric out right here. So this is easy. It's like just everybody come to the line. This is gonna be like so, and like so, and like so, and like so. You're out, you're not out. I'm trying to leave space for me to walk because, you know, I'm gonna have to. At least while I'm debugging all this. This is sulfuric out, so how wonderful. How wonderful is this? Answer, really wonderful. Let's block myself off and just contradict exactly what I just said. We're full up on sulfuric right now, but I know that's not going to last, so don't get attached, right? And then over here, more sulfuric. We're going to need so much sulfuric acid going forward that I should just commit myself to gross overproduction right now. Alright, good. So that's sulfuric's outs. And now we need water's ins. Didn't I have a thought around this? Oh yeah, I was going to harvest the coke oven gas. I should pay attention to that, shouldn't I? I kind of left that thread hanging. Is this what I'm doing? Because this blocks me off, right? Whatever. I'm sure I can make it work somehow, right? Have faith in yourself. Right, so you're attached, you're attached, you're attached, and you are... Can't tell. Yeah, this is attached. Alright, so now acid gas. You come out on this line. So, like this, I suppose? Oh, and we have acid gas right here. Which we can't take advantage of, unfortunately. Even though it is right here, because we don't have the space, because we didn't think this through completely. But we'll drag it up here and we'll attach it there, and it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. There is no problem here. Everything is fine, as I completely give up on the idea of making space for myself. We have a water line up here. Don't, which is weird. Alright, that's fine. So now we have to get acid gas and water over here. What are you? You don't even know. How are we doing here? We're doing just fine. You go here, and here, and here. Like so, like so, and like so. Excuse me. I have been an utter phlegm monster for a long time. How tall are you? Yeah, you have that weird shadow space right there, right above the pipe. Alright, I will use it. Yeah. Right there. Does this look good? No. Does it work? Yes. And since we're shoving in mass sulfuric right here, we're not exactly worried about tidiness. We already realize we live in a state of sin that can never ever be purged. So, might as well embrace it, right? I'm pretty sure that's bad advice. You probably shouldn't listen to me on theological subjects. I'm not an authority. This is sulfuric, unfortunately. Oh, I guess we have to do a solid line like this. And then we'll keep this line open for pipe eventually. Because we didn't use an underground pipe on this, we can still use that line. What for? Don't know. Alright, so now we have to wire in acid gas, which we don't know exactly where it's going to come from because we're going to rebuild this entire area. We're kind of doing this out of order, right? That's what makes it fun. Do we have any convenient water around here? Like, there's water. It is not convenient. Any convenient water? It looks like a solid no there, kiddos. So what we'll do is we will just make our water. We will make our water right here. Advisable solution? Nah. What I'm gonna do? Yeah. All right. Water hooked up. And so we have a little closed loop right there. So what I'm gonna go do now is go and get a whole bunch more pipe. And then we're gonna go make 6 chemical plants, I think. 6. 6 sounds like a good number of chemical plants. Let's go and do that. Chemical plant. Oh, I can make 3 right now. 1, 2, 3. Now go get some more glass, it says. I can do this. Worry not. We're going to go down to the base, because I know I'm going to need a lot more. Then we will install sulfuric, and then we're going to get 7 more, whatever the acid gas processors are, right? I got brains and lard on me. I have to deal with that somehow. Alright, chem plant. Oh, pleasant. Now just go get copper plate. Just actual, real copper plates. They're simple buildings. I appreciate that. I need simplicity much of the time. Chem. One more. Alright, so where does acid gas come from? Acid gas. Right there. We use gas processing units in quantity 7. Gas pros. We can make 0. We need tin. We need tin in quantity 3. 1, 2, 3, right there. Now gas pros. We need 30 pipe each. We have no pipe. I should probably go get that. We need chemical plants. Oh, I gotta plant these chemical plants down. Or else I'll consume that what I have already built. Alright, mission. Go get standard pipe. Go get, deposit these chem plants. Go, my pretties. Go. I never want to walk here again. Alright, and there's room for 2 more, and there's 1 here and 1 there. I'm not going to pick it up quite yet. So we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff, but mostly 30 pipe each. 30 times 7 is 210, excuse me. So we will have to go over here and get 3 bricks, probably 4 bricks, because I don't think we've seen the last of piping. Perhaps as much as 5 bricks. Just everywhere I turn, I see things that need to be done. Like, coal needs to be moved, bricks need to be moved. Problems here, problems there. We're gonna go up to 5. We'll use them eventually. Alright, so gas pros. Got that. Not sure I have enough chemical plants. Looks like we need a whole bunch of nichrome. 30 bricks each. Need more intermetallics. Need more circuit boards. Need 350 small parts. Got it. Need more steel? Just a little more steel, though. Alright. But that's probably not all, nowhere near all actually, gas pros. Because we also need 2 chemical plants and evaporators. I shouldn't be looking there. We're going to need concrete, which we've got. 20 intermetallics each, 2 engines each. Where are we on engines? Alright, we're good on engines right now. Yeah, this is going to be a major endeavor. I'm going to have to stop by the meat wagon area and deposit the grain I'm carrying and the lard I'm carrying. Mother is so disappointed. Is anyone waiting? No. This is a great success. What makes it most successful is it uses internal space instead of taking up space I'm trying to preserve for next generation stuff. What are you guys doing? Why are there Rylesias in here? Because I did not do it properly. Great to know. Great work. What do you want? You also want seeds. Ah. So we are, in fact, completely bottlenecked on Rylesias right now. Which is fine, because we don't need it for anything in this exact moment. So we're currently okay. It's just we're going to have to spend time researching this tech. Probably soon, maybe? I don't know. All I know is we're close to overflowing on lard again, which will be good, because then this will start kicking in on a regular basis, and we'll start making aromatics through that. It's probably only going to be a drip feed, but a drip feed is better than no feed, right? Alright, so, boxes. This is our shopping trip for today. Maybe not even the only shopping trip for today. I've got sulfur in my inventory, that's not great. Alright, let's build 14 chemical plants, because we need gas proc in quantity 7, and so we need 14. No, yeah, 14. Chem plants, 14 of you. So we need another brick of intermetallics. We have to go get nichrome. I think we need 40 each, which says I need 3 bricks of that. Intermetallics. So let's get 20 each, right? Yeah, that's fine. So we now need nichrome of all things. How am I doing on this stuff? Fine. Got a solid brick of it. Nichrome we make over here, right? This is part of, yeah, nichrome right here. So we need 3 bricks of it, I guess. And 4th one for me, I suppose. Now we need chem plants. Again, quantity 14. Small parts we got. Circuit boards we're short of. Intermetallics we got. 20 pipe each. Yes. Whole bunch of glass, whole bunch of copper, whole bunch of iron. Very well. Shopping we go. Okay. Then circuit boards. Bam, bam. It has to be done soon. We need 50 each. So that's 700, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you can go away. All right, chem plants. 14. Hey, I can do math. All right, now we need a VAP. We need a VAP in quantity 7. Small parts we need. Bam, 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 bam. We are making gas proc. For there we need evaporator. Evap. In quantity 7. We need tin plate. We got the tin. We need steel. We don't have the steel. Get another brick of steel. Evap. Brick of steel, small parts, we need quenching towers. And for that, we need just a whole bunch of copper and a whole bunch of iron. More, please. Excuse me. Evap. That's 7. That's precisely what I needed. Alright, so. Unfortunately, we're making a bunch of copper wire. It's a mistake on my part. Alright, so now, final approach. Gas proc. We have the buildings. We have the pipe, question mark? No. We're making pipe. We gotta go back and get more pipe. Alright, back again. We know the way, right? We've been here before. We built this entire factory. We are the ones in control here. We are definitely masters of our own fate. This is worrisome. It's not venting biomass. This means I have to install an underflow valve. And it's going to be, I don't have one, and it's the problem. Alright, so we need to put an underflow valve between here and those, and this will be supplied by this guy first and foremost. Yeah. Coke oven gas is holding up, but not great. Alright, we have to come back. Stick a pin in that, right? We will come back to that at some later date. We need pipe right now. Just normal pipe, and I'm going the wrong way because I don't understand the layout of my factory. Once again, I come to partake of your bounty. It's how many? Gas proc? 30 each. 30 times 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, full 4. Alright, there we go. Gas proc. Need 30 nichrome. Got it. Got way too much nichrome. Got intermetallics. Got it. Circuit boards. Got it. Small parts. Don't got it. Steel. Don't got it. Why is it saying I can't build any? No evaporators? No ability to make one? Scary. Alright. Haul ourselves back. Then pick up the rest of the stuff and make the acid gas generators we're going to need for absolute ton of sulfuric acid, which will need to be generated. And this is a lie, right? I keep falling for this lie. I need to rework all of this. You know, but soon. Not right now, but soon. So, I need now, not glass, I need steel, a bunch of you, always need a bunch of you. Now we need none of this. I said 50 each, right? So good. Gas proc. Circuit board, small parts. This should be enough. Except I don't have the evaporators. There we go. Bam, bam. And now we're done. Okay. And now we've got problems. So we have to overflow back in. Actually, I could probably put a lot of this back. Alright, so next challenge. Distribute this? No, go put that underflow valve in over, because we're burning the biomass and we have to vent that biomass. So that has to be used with preference. And we're burning wood to create molten salt over here, but we need this not to be used unless there is an actual void here. We need this to be running 24/7, so this runs 24/7, so this vents fully. I don't think this hot molten salt area is connected to the other one. I really hope it isn't. Well, it doesn't actually matter. Because of... so long as this one goes, nothing matters. If those two turn off, we definitely don't have enough production in order to have these four cover all of that. That makes sense. My point is everything's under control. And we have made the factory once again better / different. So it's time to finish this off, right? So this entire area gets reworked. How is it going to get reworked? I don't actually know. Let's start by just picking this stuff up. This is acid gas, right? This is sulfuric, so this is all just moving. You don't have any material components. So this has to be left hanging right now. We have to connect all that acid gas over there. Oh, we did have a water line down here. It wasn't that terrible. Alright, so now we have... Does that actually connect up here? I don't think so. Alright, so current situation, sulfurous. I'm very worried that this one belt, it's like this eats one sulfur a second. Alright, this one belt's fine. I was worried. I should not have been worried. Okay, so let's pull all this off and let's do it again right / different. Sulfurous ore, you just need to chill. Alright, so all you guys, here, you're even going to get some buddies. Right there, and right there. And what I want is to do... It's real simple, so I can even do like this. Yeah, this fits rather compactly, doesn't it? There's even a little room for more. And then we bring it down a little bit. Up just a little bit, and right there. Sulfur curls like a snake, I guess. It comes up like here. Yeah, I was expecting this to be terrible. Instead, it's merely awful. Alright, so sulfur comes around. All you guys are making acid gas. Acid gas vents towards the center, please. And then we just have to... Oh, we still have enough. We can bring them closer. Uh-oh. Oh, stop it. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Knock it off. Mr. Dinosaur, please don't get lost. Interesting, those input-output. Like, why is that? Why are there 3 reds right there? Is this... Right here is where it's supposed to be, right? Because then the outs point at each other. But I'm stuck? Oh, there's still stuff here, that's why. Hidden by the height of the acid gas makers. Put that back, please. Alright, so let's just do this, right? Have we trapped a dino? No. Maybe. Oh, he made it. We gotta make allowances for them. They're not that bright. This allows us a natural in. Oh, wait, no natural in. In fact, we'll use this line anyway. There we go. And I'm sure I will curse myself for doing that one day, but it is done. It is done. Alright, so that works. There's acid gas, both exported and into the system. So we should all have acid gas now, right? Yeah. Alright, so now this line is wrong because it was too tall. This will be a rather simple setup. like so. Bam. Not connected anywhere. I suppose I could do that right here, right? And right here, and just run a line. I'm getting very used to doing it. No, there's no... just do it this way. Think about yourself. And so we need 1 a second, so 2 hands will be more than sufficient. So this is what we should do. So if this is 10 hands going all the time, do I have enough coming out of the caravans area to actually make this work? I should probably do the math on that. But I won't. I want to watch it work. I am a complete barbarian. I create whole solutions and then figure out why it was a bad idea. Oh, very sad. It could have been a hero, but instead it's off by 1. Okay. There we go. Everyone's got their syngas, right? No. This needs to not be that. Alright, everyone's got their syngas, right? Good. So now it's time to light this entire thing up. Now when they reach nicely, do that one last. Now this one is not so nice. It's okay. I forgive it. Alright, so right there. All start at once. And we'll have a supplemental connection. Alright, so acid gas being made. Sulfur in my inventory. Dinosaur standing by. There's probably 2 of them. There shouldn't be 2 of them. They don't come from exactly the same vectors. Let's watch this work. Oof. That's pleasant to look at. Alright, so we are now producing 10 of these, so this does 150 acid gas a second. Good, I guess. Oh, you guys need power, I suppose. How boring. Oh, look. The chemical plants don't function without power. Let's cater to their needs now. I suppose they want water, too. How very selfish. This is gonna get kind of ugly, isn't it? There you go. Start it up. I can't attach from here. Sometimes these power poles disappoint me. That should be everything. Now it just needs a hookup. Right there. Now we spring to life. Sulfuric acid sprays everywhere. And that's the end of the engineer. That is more than likely the realistic ending to Factorio right there. Alright, sulfuric acid just completely backed up. We have solved not a problem for right now, but a problem we knew was coming. Syngas is keeping up. Alright, this is great. What was I going to do now? What was my plot? I think... why are we really that low on oxygen? We are. So what we need to do is this. A lot of this is because of the coal bed gas, which is being created and then burned. So that is getting rid of oxygen. So for right now, we have to change the character of these machines. So this one right here will only operate when oxygen is overflowing. This one, looks like we still don't have enough oxygen in the system. Looks like we're doing a little better right now. We need this for vanabins. What is coming? I'm kind of torn on whether to put in another bank of electrolyzers, which means I should honestly just put in another bank of electrolyzers. We should not suffer under oxygen deficiency, even though we were venting it just a little while ago, but now we have sufficient pull and pendulum has swung back. So electro, we've got power to spare, right? 1, 2, I need aluminum and just iron. Probably for pipes, almost certainly for pipes. That's fine, I can deal with that. I don't think we have any actual aluminum over here, which is a oversight. I really should be caravanning it in or doing something like that, but guess I'm not. So over here, we have to run to the edge of the earth in order to pick up some blocks of aluminum. Now we're making a whole bunch of pipes. Not a whole bunch, but some. Alright. We will let those cook. And while we those cook, we study the next problem. Alright, let's look at it. We want to get p-doped, heavily p-doped silicon, I think, right? This is what we need, I think. Maybe lightly p-doped silicon. Here. Antimony and antimony. Antimony, not antimony. It's different. We need pulp stage 2? Yes. Heavily N-doped, not P-doped. How foolish of me. So we need pulp stage 2. To get there, let's start making a list. I'm going to actually have to type this out, right? This is so much stuff that needs to be made. First, we need Drow Froth 250. Dow Froth. And let's follow this out. Dow Froth is made of ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. Methanol I got. Ethylene glycol is chloroethanol. Chloroethanol. And I bet you we're going to need to make ethane here. Ethylene and ethylene chlorohydrin. Ethylene chlorohydrin and ethylene. Okay. Ethylene is made from stuff I got. Probably doing this recipe. Rusting iron with chlorine in order to make the oxide, add in the methane plus side there to make ethylene. Alright, so don't have to chase that down anymore. And that makes chloroethanol, and we need ethylene chlorohydrin, which is everything we got. Except we have to establish a... Wow, that's a lot of silver consumption. This is going to be a problem, because my silver production is not that high. Anyway, that is the entire chain for Drow Froth. I refuse to believe that this is a thing. Ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol goes into not much. Drow froth. Drow froth goes into the pulp. The pulp goes into the silicon. The silicon is what we're actually after. All right, so let's follow antimony again. Let's just do the entire antimony chain. So we have Timmy ore, and we get it. Love it. We love it, Timmy ore. And then we crush it into grade 2, which makes grade 1 and grade 2. Grade 1 right here, then goes into grade 2. Grade 2 goes into grade 3. This is our export product. If I remember, 10 Timmy 2 goes into a chance at Timmy 3 and some Timmy 4. So Timmy 3 can't be our export product, I think. Because Timmy 3 grades a lot of Timmy 4. So Timmy 2 has to be our export product. Maybe I don't do this scheme because we're not saving a lot of space. Maybe I just evac and start building out here and making a whole antimony line. That's probably what's going to happen, honestly. Alright. I accept my fate. So Timmy 2, we take Timmy 1, and Timmy 1 goes into Timmy 2. Timmy 2 right here goes into Timmy 3 with some Timmy 4. Timmy 3 then goes into Timmy 4. Great. So Timmy 4 is where we're stopping today. We're making Timmy oxide. We are not doing this anymore. Instead we go into crushed antimony and crushed Timmy. Then Timmy dust, Timmy pulp. This needs lead acetate. Alright, so we have to write down the words lead acetate. We need to make this stuff. Lead acetate is acetic acid. Okay, got to write down this. Acetic acid and hydrogen. Hydrogen peroxide. All right, acetic acid is stuff I got, not a problem. Hydrogen peroxide is anthraquinone. Anthraquinone. Anthraquinone is vanadium pentoxide. Pentoxide. And vanadium pentoxide is what we should be focusing on right now. We got naphthalene oil. So we have, here, let's not even say we have anything because we're not done yet. Lead acetate. Lead acetate. Timmy pulp level 1. We got everything else once we have the lead acetate. And we take the Timmy pulp 1. Timmy pulp 1 goes to Timmy pulp 2 with the drow froth. Great. And that makes super concentrate right here, which we then burn out to oxide. And that also makes the Timmy pulp 2, which also goes to oxide, but in a less concentrated format. It's also used to make the silicon coming out. All right, so we have a goal. We have written down everything we must do. First goal is obviously to make lead acetate. And that means I have to make vanadium. That means I have to do the vanadium processing chain. That means dealing with properly digesting arthropod blood. Here, vanadium pentoxide. You are used in a lot. Okay. Volumetric energy capacitor. Wonderful. Super alloy seems like it's going to be needed for our many, many things. Who doesn't use the hot air and fuel rod to make super alloy? Like seriously, who's going to do all this and then just not add the hot air? Who's gonna stiff out on the hot air right here? It's just all right. I am running somewhere. Where am I going? I am looking for I built all these electrolyzers. I was going to increase oxygen production. So where is my existing electrolyzer bank? Right here in this really awkward spot. Can we continue using this awkward spot and use this space right here? It's a liquid in and 2 gases out. Should be able to manage that, right? Especially if we can use the existing rails right here. So let's do it, right? First order of business, moving this salt line. Unfortunately, there's no easy answer, eh? It's almost as if I struggled with this earlier and came to this conclusion. Alright, up you go. We preserve this line. That's enough space for this, right? Let's see if we can just manage to a nice little copy-paste. Right? Yeah, we can. It even fits. Oh, not like that. Does this work? If I offset it like this, this works. So let's do that and leave ourselves a little more space. Oh, we're using worthless balls. That's a little cruel. No, we don't do this anymore. Have some pride. And we need pipe. Normal pipe. Should probably just go get bricks of pipe. It's amazing how often I need this stuff. Let's go do that. Oxygen situation we will relieve, and then we will start. Our goal for today will get to vanadium pentoxide, and hopefully we can get there. Let's just pick up a ton of these things. I go through them so fast when I start building. Alright, you go here. And then upseat goesies. Oh, we need materials. Go get more hands. Bam, bam. Enough? Maybe. And we will throw these worthless sticks out on Seaweed Island. I produced amazingly little waste on this run. How is carbon dioxide doing? Mid. Very middling. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that eventually. So we were working up here, I think, right? Hot air is still completely pressurized. Exactly what I want to see. Bam. Like I said, self-respect pulls. And cross connections, because we make our problems for ourselves on a depressingly frequent basis. So, let's start wiring things up, eh? Well, we kind of have to. Ooh, fortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate we're doing water on this line in particular. Could we have not done this better? I guess the line predates everything else around here. And we have another line right here, which perhaps we can make use of. So that line's taken, that line's taken. This line is aromatics. No, no, this line is... Do I do this? No. I make the world worse for myself. There. Oh, we can't. Okay, there's nothing to do with to make the world worse for myself. Alright. We will consume this degree of freedom, which probably isn't really an issue given how tight everything is here, you know? Alright, so there, hydrogen burners will be quite busy. That's fine, that's their job. Okay. Shiny new pipe. Show we have grown as a human being. Alright, so now the difficult one, right? No, hydrogen's not getting out. Because I didn't do that. There we go. Now, nothing but pure, breathable oxygen that we need to somehow get out of here. And I think we hug the output. I think that's what we do here. Power consumption way up. Yeah, look at that. Going to have to expand power, unfortunately. Not looking forward to that. Now we have a slight issue. In that we have... I guess we don't preserve this line either. All these thoughts I had were merely dreams. Lost forever in the blissful dream. Alright. And you have to overflow out. And make me another stack of underflows too. No, you have to underflow out, excuse me. There. Which you will assuredly be doing. Alright, let's take a look at what we have just done. Oxygen. We are now up to about, I'm going to call it 10k a minute, which is more, but not hugely more. So it's not even above consumption. Well, we'll check on that later. Alright, next up. Look at the Moondrop failure pod. And see if we've actually got 6 now. Since apparently that's the number we actually need. Great, right? Great. We have to proceed with Moondrop. Is it over here? Over here? How many we got? 5. Almost there. Almost there. And watch, I probably overcounted or undercounted somehow, and I only need like 3. Do you believe? I believe. Next. Let's go be a potato farmer for a little bit. There's no need to go look at the muckmoos. I know that they're bottlenecked on Relegia seeds. That's fine. There's no problem with that situation at the moment anyway. Over here. Right. This is kind of too many super potatoes, isn't it? No, don't do that. Give me another brick of super potatoes. I don't want to do this twice. And this will take care of the entire Tufra line. It is now set up with the most recent recipe with the most bestest Tufras. Alright, so this is now a solved problem. We have seen the potatoes, we have conquered the potatoes. And we're just going to let this fill up for reasons. Done! Okay, good. Case closed. Everything's great. Now I want vanadium. Vanabins. Vanabins just come from blood. Acid gas and blood. We have acid gas for days now. And then arthropod blood, which we can get more of at any time. Where's my rail? So it's time to start building things, right? We just want to put in a simple line to begin with. Just try to keep one going. Completely full up on acid gas. Completely full up on sulfuric acid. Exactly what I want to see. This is worrying. Why am I seeing a belt that is not completely saturated? Do we actually have to... Oh, we're out. We actually... Why is this stopped? Oh, because it's got stuff on the belt that shouldn't be there. Alright, we'll take care of that, I guess. But we're actually, after so many hours, so many hours, we are actually consuming Nextlit at a greater rate than we're mining it from our waste products. But let's not pay attention to that. It doesn't matter. It's not real, right? It's not real. It's all fake and lies. We need caravans. For what's going on here, definitely. And vanadium pentoxide is a major product which we have to pay a lot of attention to. It's used in many things. Alright, so next. It's time to start writing down buildings, right? That's how I usually handle this. So, vanavins. Vanavins need a centrifuge. Probably 2 centrifuges, maybe more. Let's do 2 to start with. Centrifuge times 2. It's going to take electricity. Don't like that. And vanavins go into blue liquor, and we need a thickener and tailings dust. This is going to be a problem. Thickener. Related to the next lit, which I was just talking about. We need to start collecting tailings dust. And then that goes into blue liquor. And then blue liquor goes into vanadium pulp and an agitator. I got one. It's in my inventory. That's right. That's right. I have a centrifuge. Nice. Where's the agit? Oh, I don't have one. Alright, agit. Vanavins, blue liquor, vanadium pulp 2, another agitator, right? Agitator into agitator times 2. And then we go to stage 3, and that is agitator times 3. Okay, I wonder if these can just all be in a line, especially since they're all the same speed. We need ammonia. We got ammonia for days. This makes pulp 3. And pulp 3 goes into pulp 1 in an agitator times 4. And it needs coal bed gas, and we make flue gas. Flue gas is gotten rid of. We do this, right? No. I mean, that's not terrible. But I think we just take it to ash, right? And we need a quenching tower. Yeah. Okay. So. And then this ash will just ship over to the ash destruction area. No, the ash processing chain. All right, so good. Good. This looks really good, but it's not happening anytime soon. All right, so there was another thought somewhere in there. That thought was I need tailings dust. Tailings dust is being made quite frequently. Let's just take a look. Tailings dust. The best way to make it, the only way to make it, looks like, is from tailings. And we're doing this instead. Ooh. So we have to be doing this, and we're going to run out of raw Nextlit. So... Alright, let's take a look care of the Nextlit problem first, before we rip the tailings dust out from under it. So what we need is to actually press the Digosauruses back into service. And this will start consuming meat, which is good, because I'm just turning it into tin and I don't need to do that. I'm so happy to go see the Digosauruses again. They've been out of work for so long. I think many of them become alcoholics. Alright, so Digosaurus land. They're obviously not working. They suspect I don't care. They they think I just don't care. But I do care. I care deeply. And I suppose no, we can do better in this, right? Follow, follow, follow. No, we cannot actually do better than this. I really should rip out all of this. All of this should go. It's been a waste product for so long. And like this doesn't need to be here anymore because I could bring it in now. Well, none of this needs to be here because it's just making intermetallics. Like it doesn't feed into anything. So all of this can go. All of this. And we can reclaim this space. And that rolls right back up to the next lit. Okay, we're not doing that right now, but just stick that in the back of our head that we no longer need this material. However, what we do need is a caravan. So we're just going to do this right here, right? Get a whole bunch of meat in my inventory. Smells great. Digosauruses think I smell great. We just plant you right here. And I don't think we need anything more than this, right? This sends the Digosauruses out. And we may actually have to do workers' food eventually, but meat is so plentiful for us right now. I'm not going to play around. We're going to actually do better arms. Stacks to 1,000 here, but only 50 right there. Interesting. Alright, so let's go get rid of this meat. Good to see plastic full up. I don't know exactly what I did there to make that happen, but I'm glad I did it. Good job, me. Here's the meat line. Let's examine our bioprocessing area. We're still overflowing on meat. That is quite sad. Are we overflowing on lard yet? No. Well, we've drunk this oleochemicals dry. We're not going to be producing enough oleochemicals. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I guess we just live with this, eh? Anyway, blood tank's mostly full. That's good. So now we run all the way north and we install a caravan to get the Nexlet from the south to the processing area in the north. I think just one caravan working will be more than enough to take care of all of this. If not, I'll deal with it, you know? Because we're going to be completely shutting off the supply of Nexlet ore because we have to take Tailings Dust first. Alright, so did we do this right? It appears we have not. I know it's hard with... Oh, we didn't line this up right at all. That's just ugly. I didn't pay a lot of attention to this side because, I mean, it's Nexlet, right? You're in the way. Yeah, you are completely in the way. It's hard to see things because of the aluminum right here. Here, dinosaur. Let's task him first. I'll have to check in on him later. First, I want you to go eat. Dino needs to eat. Sudden horrible thought. Sudden absolutely horrible thought, which I'm going to address immediately after this. Stick with me. Sudden absolutely terrible thought. We may be in an emergency situation right now, and we just do not appreciate it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, stick with me. Stick with me. The horror is here. The horror walks among us. Alright, abort this line of thought. We have a much bigger problem on our hands. Right here, I want you to input priority from the right. Because that's where waste next. Let's go. Okay, abandon this. Run. Run screaming. Run screaming so fast. Run so fast. Gotta get to the snack bar. Gotta go there. Gotta go look at the snack bar. Okay, good. Everything's fine here for now. But that's for now. Okay, let's keep going. We gotta go to the other snack bar. Run, run. Do not walk. Run. You do not have a fast enough surface for this. We have to go do this right now. Right now. Right now, I say. Down here. Down here. No, no, no. Keep going. I made a wonky walkway because I'm not very smart. Alright, here we are. Yes. Yes, we are no longer making AUG food for the entire caravan network because we do not have enough Relegias. Because the Muckmoos are eating so much. Alright. This is terrible. Terrible on so many levels. The entire factory will seize up because the caravans cannot eat. We must not allow this to happen. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off Muckmoo production. This will stifle the amount of Relegia seeds that are being collected. They will get backed up, and we will eventually begin here, just right there. The next delivery will not be able to be fulfilled. And we're just going to have to live with this level of muckmucks for right now. Next, I am going to leave off of my relentless drive towards art. Because we got a bigger problem right now. I was just going to research all of this as much as possible. But turns out we have a problem that has to be addressed. We do not have enough Relegia. Major problem. So instead, I will divert into Fagua and then to right here. And we will build level 2 Relegia with the next level of recipe. Here, let's just take a look at what that's going to do for us. Relegia. Relegias. I really enjoy how this is set up. Like, it's a telescoping recipe, but it gives you more instead of something that's slightly better. This is a good telescoping recipe, whereas I think like the Mach 1 to Mach 2 to Mach 2, 3 to Mach 4 is a bad telescoping recipe. I very much enjoy how Pi has set up the entire alien life stuff. Anyway, right here is 8 seeds going into 10 Relegias. And now we're going to go from 13 seeds into 25. So this is so much more seed efficient. And fortunately, I don't see here Relegias. Relegia. This will take 100 seconds, whereas the first one takes 125. So this is another massive boost. And Relegia number 2, which comes out of here, actually. Yeah, I have to get Fagua number 2, which takes flue gas for some reason. It's very complicated. And that's another doubler right there. So we have a ×4 in our back pocket, and that has to be our next goal. So I'm going to let this tech finish. because while we are in crisis, we have caught it in time. We do not have to panic fully right now. It is sufficient to panic partially, which is, you know, preferable. So over here, get rid of all this stuff. Breathe, try to breathe. Breathe in first and then out. If you get the order mixed up, you'll have a bad time. Tailings dust. That was the last tab I had open. We were making tailings dust makers. We hooked up Nextlit, raw Nextlit ore into the actual Nextlit processor because we were running low on Nextlit. It's still not doing a proper Nextlit plate recipe. However, that's not a huge problem because the dribble is still good enough. I should probably consider building it out to an actual Nextlit plate recipe, but guess not. All right, so here's our situation. We need to collect and process tailings. So tailings needs to overflow into this. And this is still good. Still good, still good. I appreciate I have done this. I don't need to have done this. So, tailings dust. The problem is it makes acid gas. I'm going to have to get rid of that. And this is there any way to just get rid of acid gas? Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. This is going to be a sulfur. A way to get rid of sulfur. Or generate sulfur. Whatever. It's wasteful, but... do I do this? Is there anything else I can do here? I could make local sulfuric. But the problem is there's no need for any of these chemicals over here. I mean, we probably have a sulfuric line over here, right? That's probably what's going to determine what I actually do. I know I drug sulfuric up once upon a time when I was doing very, very basic rare earth processing to make a little bit of our artificial blood in order to make the Zapirs. Weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Doesn't look like the sulfuric or the acid gas line survived. I pulled it up thinking I wasn't going to need it anymore, which is good policy. The number of times I put in something that I've ripped up is quite low. So we're going to need an acid gas line. I'm just going to need it because it's have to go over to the Vanadium area, which is going to be over here. No, it's going to be right here. This is the Vanadium area. And this is going to be the antimony processing area. So I suppose I just establish a underflow right here. And then we make an acid gas line. And is there such a thing? We have a nice sulfuric line right here. I could barrel it out, but I don't want to. Not while I have space. Alright, looks like I'm obligated. Okay, obligated is the wrong word. But highly encouraged to use this line right next to the sulfuric. And we'll see how well I can manage with this. Oh, I should pick up some more of these. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Mr. Dinos. What we need here is to get all the way down. And we're taking this too far, aren't we? Because we're trying to save this line, and it won't be far enough. I suppose we can... No, we can't. So is this line acid gas then? No, this line is now refined syngas over there, so... Let's just pretend it doesn't matter. Maybe later, if it proves to matter, we will figure it out. There is acid gas west. Is that what I want? That ties into acid gas in, main acid gas in. So this right here would be where the underflow valve would live. Okay, so this will underflow into this line. Yeah, perfect. So we can't use this line, and it's highly questionable if the line I was following was even possible. Like, it probably would work if I could get closer. And we're just trying, yeah, it would work, but I have to keep going. So, awkward on many levels, but perhaps possible? Okay, so way over here. Can I do it? Oh, just short. We can do this. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's still good. It's still good. Right there. And then we do this to that. Now we can make it over, right? Yes. All right. So we're going to drag acid gas over to the tailings processing area. And we have, oh no, can't use this line because of reasons. And there's no way to get around this, eh? Without, like, redoing this or something like that. Which, to say the least, would be awkward. So, and this line is used, and that line is used. So this is, unless I want to move this, which I am considering, the only thing bad in would be gasoline, but that's just descending from above, right? Oh, and this. So maybe there's two bad things. I don't know. Leave it alone. So is this line? That line's taken with muddy sludge. This line on the tin belt. Looks like we're on the tin belt now. So, time to make the world a worse place. Just unambiguously worse. I cannot get those pipe caravans fast enough. Man, I hope I'm not disappointed by those. Right, this way. Great. Bam, bam. Now we have to smuggle ourselves. Okay. I wonder why the tin is going this way here and that way there. This just screams a mistake was made. Possibly several in rapid succession. There's no way that would happen in this factory. Alright, now we have to get coke in our inventory, which is completely thrilling. Right there to right there. Yes, yes. Very good. Completely hooked up. Then we will finally have a way to start pulling ourselves north. And to do this, we need a northerly line. This needs to be looked at sometime soon. It comes like right about here. So just find a line and occupy it. I think this one would be best, but here. Go next to the salt. Oh, unfortunate, we can't do that either. We go on the salt. There we go. Not what is called recommended, but such is the world I live in. So up here, salt is of course coming southward. And we will get rid of this salt. Right here. Take this salt. How is saline water doing? Just fine. It's good when there's no problems. If only we could live in that world more than we actually do. So yeah, Pi's processing stuff is amazingly efficient when it comes to ore, which I appreciate. Alright, here we go. Tailings dust. We need to make tailings dust. It means we need an evap. Do we need more than one evap? Yeah, with the speed that this filled up, let's do maybe 3 evaps. Oh, we need steel. Alright, I'm on it. Let's make 2, maybe 3 evaps, and then we will make tailings into tailings dust. Then it will overflow into nextlit ore. And we will take the tailings dust, here, tailings dust, and it's used for a surprising amount of stuff, right? No, it isn't. Not at all. Not even a little bit. It's used exactly for this. But I guess on the upside it uses a lot of it, so okay, right? That's something. Evap. Evap. Like, I think we're gonna need a lot more of this, aren't we? Like, if it's produces 4 every 5 seconds, and it takes 30 for one cycle, we're gonna need a lot of evaporators, right? Doesn't that sound like a problem for a later version of me, though, perhaps? Oh, out of small parts. That is absolutely shameful. Hopefully, I will remember to pick up more before I press more buttons. Okay, good enough. Alright, so here is the situation, right? Oh, the situation's not that bad. We can just get rid of these fish turbines. Like, they have served well and long, but they are unfortunately obsolete. This doesn't even need to exist. Like, this is a monument to cyanic acid. Now I have urea in my inventory. That's not what I wanted. This is what? Is this old sulfuric? And this is old acid gas. I don't want to touch any of this. This area is cursed. Bad mojo. But this is going into here, and this is no longer used, so these things can just be picked up. I suppose if I already have urea in my inventory, no need to be shy. And we're just going to leave that there. What I need now is evap. I've decided 5. I need concrete, and I need copper, and I need a block of concrete. I need copper, and I need iron. And so that will make 4 tailings dust a second. So it's going to be 8 seconds for every pulse of vanadins. This strikes me as bad. Like, just grossly insufficient. Excuse me. Evap. Alright, right there. But, maybe it'll be okay for starters. I don't know. I don't know. There's space over here for more. And we have all our tailings in one space, and there's not a lot you can do with tailings, right? Just tailings. Oh. Tailings are so much more valuable than tailings dust. So maybe we'll just, one day we'll completely get off of the next lit. No, get away from me. No, please. I don't know why my buttons are not buttoning. Okay, so right here. In fact, right here and right here. 2, 3, and then there'll be more soon. Tailings dust. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. And we will figure out how to make this work. Actually, we're going to be doing this a little over, because we're going to put a caravans area here. Line it up appropriately. Right there. Alright, so now we have to move these guys. Right? I think that's right. Alright, so, and now we set it up in pairs. Yes, like that. And we'll be coming out bottom and the sides. So bam, bam. And that's your dance partner. So tailings will obviously be coming on this line right here. And then we'll be over here somewhere. Just guess. Right here. So hook you up. Bam. There's phenol. All right, good. As we said, we now must abandon the pursuit of art for the pursuit of feeding our animals before they rebel. So we're on to Fogwa Stage 2, and we have to master this completely in order to get Religio Stage 2. Meaning we have to actually get level 2 Fogwas out. Where's this go? Serious question. Where's this go? Where is the acid gas out? Well, we should definitely be... Why am I blocked here? That arm should not be blocking. Huh. That's really interesting. And, you know, infuriating. What's that? What's going on? Alright. Once I have proper art, we make a lot of tailings. I mean a lot. Alright, Sue. Did they make a base right next to this? Oh, I swear they did. They shouldn't be able to be doing this. That's a worm, I think. Alright, we're going to have to hear this annoying sound for a little bit. Then I will go take care of that. I'll have to go get some turrets. I have to have a little fight. Just a little spat. They're going to take out an entire section of wall, aren't they? That is a... Yeah, look at that. They built a base right there. I would congratulate them, except I hate them. Evap. Alright, so we're one over. Bam, bam. The most significant challenge to my rule of this planet in quite some time. And hook you up. It's good to have redundant connections. Oh, and you're making tailings dust. So that has to be addressed. You might even call that the purpose of why we're here. 1, 2, 2. I really hate that alarm sound that's going off. There. And what I want to do now is take that away. All this tailings dust in here, trying to ignore the alarms as my stress level absolutely spikes. Alright, so So, what I need to do is this. You come up like this. They are wrecking my wall. There is an actual hole in the base right now. Right there. I want output priority to the right, please. There. Okay. This is now complete, except for the fact we need better arms. We're out of small parts, and the world seems to be unfairly stacked against me and my people. We are now making tailings dust in fair quantity, which is going to be needed for vanabidabins. Alright. Alright, just leave this alone now. We have to actually take off our engineer hat and put on our angry God of War Fist of Vengeance costume. It's DLC. Not everyone has this stuff. It's okay. But then we're going to run all the way out to the other side of the base, and we're going to speak harshly to that behemoth worm. Do I need anything else? I shouldn't. Just absolutely wrecking me over there. Alright, let's go. Let's save game. Going into combat, let's just save the game, you know, for reasons. Alright, so down here, we're just going to go all the way. I don't think all the way south is necessary. We have vias now. But for the moment, we listen to the horrible, annoying alarm. Is it taking out any flamers? I think this way is fastest. Maybe. Go by the rock paddocks. And hopefully we can land enough hits on this worm to allow for peaceful coexistence between our people. That is all I yearn for. I want peace between myself and biter kind. I would like there to be... Oh, bots off. Oh no, 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 guys. No, 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 come back. Come back. Come back. Oh, get in my pockets, all of you. This is definitely a major problem. Oh, oh no. Okay. Alright, I wasn't in the right headspace for that. They planted a base right by my walls. They are doing terrible damage. I probably shouldn't have waited. I should have turned the bots off. I probably should have saved when I was closer. There's a whole lot of regrets in my head right now. Mainly, it's the loss of time, though. It's an attack on my most precious resource. Attention is the most important thing you have in Factorio. Alright, so now I gotta run all the way out there again. Fabulous. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna save better this time. So, it doesn't look like it's an actual behemoth worm. It looks like it's just a base that was planted real close to mine, and they are spawning just waves. And the spitters are eventually getting in there. So save game, save game. Yeah. That's a behemoth worm right there. And I overstayed my welcome. Alright, let's aim for the behemoth first. This is an actual kind of base threatening assault right here, isn't it? Uh-oh, got tagged. Over here we have stuff. Good. We're almost in a position where I can start. This one goes too. All right, so are we done? Are we done? This was a major attack. If I would have let this go, they would have gotten straight through. This was a hugely dangerous situation. All right, can anyone reach me? You guys can. All right. Oh, and I can't get them from over there. Bots on, bots off. All right, so that guy's got to go. I didn't get him. No, there's a hole in the wall. Luckily, it's on fire. That makes it better. We are biters inside the wall. The wall is breached. There. At least I tagged that guy. Alright, so let's wait for this next wave to pass. And then we're going to focus on getting that guy, that big worm. And then we'll get the behemoth behind him. Alright, bots on, bots off. Big worm assassinated. Now the only thing left is that behemoth. If I take that out, the crisis has passed. Oh, and this is going to be hard, isn't it? Alright, did I actually get him? Yeah, I actually got him. Alright, we just have to survive this assault. Then we can rebuild. And then everything's better again, right? Ooh, boy. This was a big problem. Alright. Release the bots. Factory repair time. Everything hurts. Everything is in pain. Why? Why must everything be in pain? This is why we need artillery. With artillery, this will not happen. They will not be able to expand into our base, because if they expand even vaguely close, they will get artillery. And we don't have any flamers. They actually killed a few of our flame turrets. Ooh, no good. Alright, we can scavenge a couple from this area. That was still a highly unfortunate situation. No flamers, huh? Just one? Really? Just one? I guess I go back and get another one. Nothing else for it. And then it's becoming increasingly unlikely we're going to get to Vanadins today, right? Maybe if I play a little longer. But we handled that. That's good. It's important that things get handled. We are at carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and oxygen is all good. All the core gases are doing fine. So let's just pretend this unfortunate event did not occur. What lesson should we learn from this? Tech faster. If there is another lesson to learn, it went right over my head. No, I don't want that. So I should have two flame turrets. All right, we will go fix our wall, and then we will start building the buildings we need for Vanadins. And if we get Vanadium Pentoxide today, I will call it a very good day. And then Tomorrow, hopefully we start off by doing level 2 moon drops and get that up and going, and then maybe start on the path towards lead acetate. That could be made pretty much anywhere and then caravanned over. So good, I suppose. Good, comma, questionable. Oh, whatever it is. How are we doing on saline? Saline is just fine. So that was a credible attack. The first one in many, many, many hours. Gotta keep them out. I'm gonna have to watch power because of I'm putting down so many power-hungry buildings. Oh. All this is good, right? I imagine so. We're making rocks. The rocks are going to the bees. Oh, I need to check on the bees. Let's go do that. I was afraid of how many queens were being made, or to be specific, being consumed. We are at 18 queens, and then I came back and we were at 10 queens. That's a streak of bad luck right there that has to be addressed. And I think I did. I allocated more nests to queen production. So what we got here? We're obviously still working, so that's good. 1 queen, 2 queens, then 13 in here, so we're up to 15 queens. And we have a whole conga line of nests. So we are going to deallocate queen production, reallocate R-quad production. Yeah, sure, let's do that, right? Honey is low. Ooh. We're using honey at a greater rate than we're centrifuging it. Which means I should probably put in 2 more centrifuges right here. We'll check back in on this. Put a pin in that thought. The reason why it's not critically important right now is because of Peregrines out. Is that not enough mice? We are not bottlenecked on... Yeah, not enough mice. We are not bottlenecked on Pi 2 right now. We are bottlenecked on automation science. So how are we doing over in Mice Land? They're all generating. It's just we're very slow. We might have ran out of seeds at one point, but not now. Yeah, we probably ran out of seeds at one point. Here, let's take a look. Cotton gut. Apparently not. Apparently we are just at a point where we are not producing enough cotton guts. Alright, let's take a look. Cotton gut level 2. It's way down there. We have to suffer for a while. Alright, it's fine. Suffering's fine. We're doing the best we can with this. We can build another cotton gut plantation if we really feel the need, but we are not pressured on Pi 2 right now, so no. So another tab closed. We finally get back up to building the stuff we need for Vanamins. Oh. Okay, we had a list. That list is centrifuge times 2, and we have 1 centrifuge. So centrifuge. That's not, there's 2 of these, so we don't want to get the wrong one. We have a whole bunch of pipes, that's good. Now we just need iron plate. Why? Oh well. I obey. Centrifuge. Spinny thing. Where are you, spinny thing? It looks like this. It goes around in a circle. Centrifuge. Right there. No, it's a centrifugal pan. Don't make those. Lies. Lies, lies. Alright, 2 centrifuges. We need a thickener. Thickener, right there. Just click the button. We need a quenching tower. Click that button. Oh wait, stop. All this. Click no buttons. Need small parts. That was really quite embarrassing. Do I have bolts on me too? Alright, anyway, centrifuge. Go round and round. Thickener. B make am thick. Quenching. So thirsty. And now we need agit in quantity 4. The melamine. Oh. Then we need 2 bricks melamine. Alright, fine. Is the one thing in the world absolutely must be a melamine. Why? I don't know. What's it do? Don't know. Why? I don't know. What's going on? I don't know. Where am I? I don't know. We have hit the loopy part of the stream where I have just been going far too long. And it's not that the game is that taxing. It's just keeping track of everything is quite a lot of mental labor, at least for me. Figuring out... Do I not have a box for melamine? I need this occasionally. So there. I need more, because I need a lot more. It's just... right there. Okay, are we good? Edge it. I can only make one. After that I need glass. And now I need melamine in quantity. Quantity, I got it. Alright, I have urea to drop off. And are you picking up? You are trying to drop off too. Oh, I got some bad news for you. Inventory is very full. I need to do something about this. There's the bolts. I knew they were hiding in there. Glass. Glass. Now agit again. Now I need steel. The world is playing jokes on me. And then maybe we can start getting this set up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to persist and actually set up Vanadium Pentoxide. Okay, I'm just gonna power through it. I feel like I need to hit a good goal today, and that's a good goal. We need steel. Agit. This is just going to be as painful as possible, right? Need one more. And again, agit. It's a centrifuge. Looks like this. I don't know. Agit. Right there. Alright. We should have all the pieces we need. So let's go set them up and see how far we can get on this. We had determined the best place to do vanadium processing is over here to the west of oil processing. That would be what we're passing by right now. Okay, right here. We're gonna need, this is completely non-important. We are going to need coal bed gas, so that is why we are making that. I really need to figure out a better way to do this, but not right now. Alright, so centrifuge, 2 of them. And this is not permanent. Just put this down. Centrifuges. You are going to be making vanabins. Bam and bam. Like so and like so. Arthropod blood and acid gas out, and then you make vanabins. Then we need a thickener right here. If anything, this should be a double, because this takes 20 seconds. This should probably be a double. So don't do it like this. Do it instead like this. Now I'm trying to keep this narrow, long and narrow. because once I have this going, I will unlock the key to infinite space. Alright, so you're making blue liquor. You need tailings dust. So you have to come over, and you are living with a caravan outpost. That brings you the tailing dust you need. How fast do you need it? Excuse me. Why are you fighting me? Alright, so problem. It needs 30 tailings dust in 5 seconds. And it needs 2 liquids in and 1 out. So if I have the entire top surface here just dedicated to arms, there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 5 is 35, so yes. Also, we are going to have to do this because of throughput. So right there, sketch this out. Gonna need more U, so make more U. It's gonna have to be like this. All right, again, we're still just sketching. This will make blue liquor, and now we have a whole series of agits. At least they're small buildings. Too close, too close, too close. Agits. Again, not proper spacing, just what I'm doing right now. All right, so you take blue liquor and you make vanadium pulp 1. You obviously take iron oxide. You need steam. You need iron oxide. And you need ammonia, and you put out the goal, and then you make vanadium pulp stage 3. You do this, and this is the cycle. So this has to this stage 1 has to underflow. Here, let's stick our underflow right there, just so we know. Because it's going to be in competition with this one. Then flue gas. Flue gas is right over here. And we're just making ash out of it in the quenching tower. Quenching tower, of course, lives next to a caravanserai. And also, because this needs, well, we have a couple things here, right? So move you guys all over. You don't need anything, but you need rust. So rust comes in right about here's, and you have actual output right here with the vanadium pentoxide. And so, like right here, this entire block shall be all of vanadium processing. And then I have this entire space right here for Timmy processing, and I will enforce that. All right, so now we have to start drawing lines, right? We have to do this for real. So this is not spaced correctly. We'll fix that. Alright, so let's try to locate this intelligently. If we're going to be doing something like this, then we're going to have, it's probably pointless to have it so far. Well, no, we want to preserve space. Let's keep it like this. So like this, and then this is just going to be a big, oh, we already have ammonia here. Nice. And then we'll be doing this on the other side when we tile this. So this will be the Vanabins out, obviously. And then we will have a rail up here. There's no need to do anything more than this. And then we need an acid gas rail. That leaves a little bit of space, and that is virtuous. Alright, so we have the right amount of spacing between these things. Yes. Alright, so cut and move it up. There we go. That is the proper location for this. Have I lost any bots? I should probably care about that. Alright, now we need tailings dust in and water. And nothing can come through the front. So this is actually the correct orientation. Vanabins come out like this. No, there's no need to do anything but right next to it. Space. Space is important. Conserve space. So all you get picked up and you come right here, right? And unfortunately with this orientation, it means that the Vanabins have to come like that, which is unfortunate. But luckily, nothing we can't overcome. So Vanabins get in there. The blue liquor will come out there. Oh, and where do we get water out? Oh, and we've already used both sides, so this has to move. Right there. So like that. And now water has to come out, I suppose, like this. That works. And then the actual blue liquor, which is something I refuse to believe is real, comes out right there. Oh no, this is connected though. This doesn't work. Why would I do that instead of this? I don't know. Alright, so here we have Vanabins in, and we are free to release a dinosaur. I'm gonna need more arms, probably. That's tragic. Yeah, I can make more. Dinosaur. You have a job. Your job is to go to the snack bar. Get some food while you can, because it's not going to last. Then I want you to go all the way over to Tailings Central. Right there. I want you to fill cargo. I want you to come here, and I want you to empty cargo. There is your initial ration. You are on your own from here on out. Okay, so this is all ingredients in, or at least marked as in. Now we have to put in this thing. You should probably be in this line right here. I'm sure this will not cause us. No, we should leave one. No, don't. Be tight. And we have to do like that. And we have to always underflow out of here. This is where this line exists, and you are otherwise simple, right? No, it has to come down a bit. We're gonna have to move all these guys. Here, all of you move farther south. Go. I need space, you're crowding me. There we go. So now, you go right here. We'll leave a little bit of space. Because there's never been a point in all of history where I've regretted doing that. Bam. Alright, blue liquor in. And this should honestly be coming up from on top. It doesn't matter. Vanabins out. Easy processing. Next. This guy's got to come with a caravanserai, which we are happy to place like right here-ish. That's not a permanent situation, right? Mind you, that's just a situation for right now. Right here, I suppose. You do nothing weird. Oh, okay, you do something weird. Never mind. You need rust. So you go and the rustosaur, and we're going to have to go actually look at this. So I'm not going to do it right now. Goes like here, and you tap in. You are correct. Thank you. We'll do this just for a little space. This line goes right here, and that hooks in all these things. Oh, so this is a 2-to-1 right here. Next up, our friend right here, and you produce the actual product, right? Yes. So, I don't know where you're going to be, but where you are, you have to have something like that only aligned correctly. Thank you. And now we have to actually tie you in. So, like this, obviously. And then like this, again, obviously. Then you need anything else, and you output product. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Bup. You also output number 3. That's number 3, right? Yeah. Alright, so you come right here. This is your line number 3. Just can't leave alone, huh? Just can't do it. Which brings us to the next item on our list. You can go right there. And probably can't go right there because we have a 4 fluid system. Like obviously right there. Obviously right there. So, okay, you can come up with one more. No, you can't. You're fine right here. Just how you are. Don't let anyone tell you you're not special. Alright, so there we have in and in, and for out, you put out number 1. So you'll come in this line, then you'll come over like this, and then back up. And because this up here is underflowing into the system, we shall have no problems, right? Okay, so good. We're fitting into the space as I hoped. And we have a nice block of land here to grow something or do something. Who knows? Throw a grenade. And then for our final trick, we have to get rid of our flue gas, which is right here. Flue gas, of course, just gets burnt to ash. All right. Pick up both of you. Right there. Only you are going to be put in line with everything else. Right there. All right, so in theory, we have everything that we need, right? Bup, bup, bup. Bup, 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 bup. Yeah, sure. Looks better that way. All right, so now it's just a matter of getting all the inputs in. I am going to sit and do this. Why haven't we come back with tailings dust? Where'd that dinosaur go? All right, we got to go inspect rust right now, iron oxide. And I believe I have made a correct rust creator, but I am not entirely sure about that. So let's just assume I haven't and go examine it. See, the problem is I don't think I have a primary producer of rust right now. I have a variety of secondary producers, and I think I've correctly set up a venting process. But I think I'm only collecting secondary production of rust, which is just asking for a jam eventually. So let's run our way all the way over here and see if we can confirm our worst fears. Our rust producer is right in this area somewhere, right? Where are you? Oh, over here. It was vaguely in this area. All right, so we have... This is, in theory, overflow rust. Yeah, this is rust overflow. This is chlorine overflow. So what is necessary in order to make primary rust production is to move the overflow valve from right there to right there. And this guy is now a first level consumer of chlorine gas, and will make rust just as hard as it can now. But I should be separating out primary production from the secondary production. So you should be going this way to avoid waste. You should be doing this. Don't worry, I'll get to you. And then down at the bottom, like, it should stop working once this is full up. So what we need to do is just this then. And I don't think this is hugely well thought through. Alright, so what we have here is primary production, and we have overflow secondary production if needed. It gets funneled into here. Primary production gets put in, and then primary production stops when it backs up. Yeah, I'm going to call this good for now. Alright, so your job, simple job. You need to go to the snack bar and get food. It's getting scarce, so enjoy it. I want you to fill your cargo, and I want you to go all the way over to vanadium. Right there, and I want you to empty your cargo. I hope to God I picked the right outpost there. Okay, let's go take a look at Tailings Dust and see why that dinosaur hasn't reported back in. I assume it's because we're not making Tailings Dust fast enough. We'll see. And hopefully I will make it all the way back in time to prevent that dinosaur from dumping his rust somewhere where it shouldn't be. But I've got a good feeling about this. I'll play it another 20 minutes or so until I get this area hooked up, and that will be a fine day. Alright, here's our soar. I'm going to want you to just go, please. Thank you. Why are you not getting tailings dust? What's going on? Can't vent the acid gas. Right, this is not a good solution, but it's a solution for right now. It makes very little acid gas. Here, no, we don't even do it like this. Oh no, I can't take it back. Problem is, this is gonna have the acid gas generators going. I've made it worse. Pump. I thought I was doing good. I did bad. We can fix it. We're definitely not going to beat the dinosaur back now. Alright, pump this out. Can't pump it anymore. So what I need is to correct my problem. We need right here. Wait, it was never hooked up. That's why we have problems. Alright, one of the many reasons we have problems. I mean, the core reasons, obviously a keyboard and chair issue, but I never hooked it up. Well, I'm an idiot. Alright, so what I really need just to leave it alone, I guess. Just let it go. Hopefully this works out. If it doesn't, I don't know. Official answer, I don't know. We'll do it later. I have to deal with other things now. Bigger problems. Faster, better, stronger, more balanced, not having emotional instability issues. Definitely here, focused, ready to go. A true professional. That's me. Over here. Up we go. We are going to not be connected, right? Oh, we are connected. Just not all the way. Okay, so Tailings Dust guy came in. Rust guy got here first. Nice. Bam and bam. You got everything you need right there. Okay, and now you have that. Here we have our last physical component, which is ash. Add destination, snack bar, store food. Then I want you to come here. I want you to fill cargo. Then I want you to go deep in the center of the factory to the ash van, which is right here, right? Empty cargo. Yeah, I even put the little ash thing right there because I was aware of how helpless I would be in the future. All right, so good. All belted components taken care of. What is necessary now is all non-belted components. You have rust, right? Good. All right. So I'm going to do the easy ones first because I feel the need for simplicity. So here we have ammonia in. Nice. Excuse me. And then here we have coal bed gas in. And we have coal bed gas right here. And we will be putting it on this line. I still think we're being quite inefficient with our generation of coal bed gas. But I don't have the brain power in me right now to deal with that. Flue gas taken care of. Okay, you're fine. You are completely fine. You are fine. You are not fine. You need steam and blue liquor. I think we've got steam line right here. Just literally right here. It's a steam, like, primary production line. We have literally so much steam. So we will take the steam line to here, right? This is where you need to be. Lucky, lucky, I didn't line this up badly. All right, steam line in. You have steam. Blue liquor comes from here. You are now good. You have tailings dust. Once you have power, you'll have that. You need water. Just plain old, clean, beautiful water. Which we have right here, of course. This works, right? Great. Clean, clear, beautiful water. There's a problem here, right? No, there is no problem here. Problem is I don't understand the world. All right, you need water. Tailings dust you are taken care of. This leaves only the big boys, acid gas and arthropod blood. All right, acid gas comes along this line. We have prepared this. So we just go back. I don't know what that is. That was probably drilling fluid or something. Go back all the way to the point what we have prepared. Right here. So, good. Gonna make it. Definitely gonna make it. I want to say next episode is going to be lead acetate, but it might also be next generation mushrooms. I need to expand my thoughts on this topic. I think arthropod blood should probably come in from the bottom. There's no need to bring it in on this line. Acid gas coming in. Right there, please. Join everyone. Try to be social. We need this line right here. Acid gas hooked up. Beautiful. All we need now is arthropod blood, which I'm going to try to bring in from the bottom. So let's go see where the line ends. Hopefully I don't need more pipes. I think I have enough. It should be enough. Now I know we bring arthropod blood up here on its way to being cumene, right? Well, the organic solvent is coming down. This is a post-cumene world. No, I don't think it is. So where do we make cumene? Okay, we make cumene over with all of the oil processing stuff. There, this is where we consume it. It's one right here, right here. Arthropod blood is here. Okay, this is the furthest extent of arthropod blood. And we have to get it up here, so it seems obvious we take it to this juncture, we move across here, we try to get just north of the wall somewhere, and then we juke up eventually, try to navigate our way through here, if we can. Like right through this corridor. That would be ideal. Alright, let's try to make it work. So we find, all of this is just open lines. So we use you. And the hard part is going to be this intersection, right? Maybe not. Maybe there's going to be no hard part whatsoever. Which would be a refreshing change of pace. Alright, and we just join in right here because we move the arthropod blood. Oh no, wait, we've already overlapped. Is this the juncture? Where are you, arthropod blood? Yeah, right here. Okay, we're on our way. We're gonna make it. Gonna make it. Going to have an achievement today. Gonna have something to be proud of. Alright, so this way, arthropod blood. And we will make more of this by slaughtering Zapirs. They have been defined as our primary source of arthropod blood. Alright, so this is now wanting to fight me, because I would love to use this corridor right here. Now we're a little far over. Alright, let's see if we can find an ideal line. I didn't leave enough room. Tragic. But I can leap if I'm willing to interfere with some of the lines. I'm willing to get moss in my inventory, which I guess I am. Down like this. That was bad feng shui right there. That's better feng shui. We will fix this to avoid having a cursed factory. Soon I'm going to have to adopt a different attitude and start doing everything right all the time. Right now I'm definitely still in a bootstrap base kind of way of thinking. And this will eventually just be completely unacceptable when I start doing everything properly. Alright, here we go. Arthropod blood in. Oh, it's got power. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it doesn't have power. Good. I wanted to turn this all on at once. And we will watch it a little bit, and then that will probably be a wrap for this episode. Tailings have arrived. Tailings are going to be the limiting reagent in all this. I'm going to have to do something about that at some point. That point is not right now. This is not the proper place to put this. Now, big machine turn on. Alright, you start going. You are making vanabins. I'm very proud of you. You're also consuming acid gas, which is a problem and a solution. Just 200 acid gas. No, we're going to have a lot more tailings than... This whole process is an acid gas producer. Making the tailings that are tailings dust required for this step will produce more acid gas than is consumed in this step. Why don't we have power? Alright, so you start, and now we have... It's a lot of rust. I underestimated that. It's a lot of rust. 5 seconds for 15 things. Bam. Vanadium Pentoxide. We're gonna need better hands here. Luckily, I can help you. And then, obviously, this is gonna have to be like this. Bam. Alright, so we did it. Vanadium Pentoxide. So this will go, and then this will cycle around. And then some flue gas is made. Just a little. Oh, and we haven't connected it. How tragic. How can I have not done that? Alright, so we're consuming coal bed gas. We are making vanadium pulp. It's cycling around. We have vanadium pentoxide. And this is definitely going to be our problem. Because we are just drinking this down. And this is the only way to do this. This is the way, comma, the. This is actually the correct proportion. Are we gonna stop? Yeah, we are stopping. So no, this is not the correct proportion. Probably need 2 more centrifuges to actually balance it right. And again, power is looming as a problem. This shouldn't be a problem. This is a problem. And we have Ashosaur picking up ash. Great. So, wonderful. We have vanadium pentoxide. Vanadium pentoxide, which is useful in many, many things, but it is the requirement in anthraquinone, which we will probably do on site. I don't know. Naphthalene oil, I'm not sure I want to pipe around. And I don't want to pipe around anthraquinone either. They're just... Yeah. And this is just to make hydrogen peroxide. This is all on the way to lead acetate. So I guess I try to do lead acetate on the inside of the factory where there's a source of whatever I was talking about. Anthraquinone, naphthalene oil there. We don't need this anymore. This used to be organic solvent, and it doesn't need to be organic solvent anymore because we have a better way of doing that. So that gives us anthraquinone. Now all we need is hydrogen peroxide, and to make that, just nickel plate in that, and we have, like, the entire factory is lousy with nickel at this point, so that gives us hydrogen peroxide. And so then we need acetic acid. I'd love to do that. Well, maybe not. And this is just methanol. Methanol is super simple. It's just stuff. I wish it wasn't so much copper, but it's just stuff. Make it on site. And then chromium, make it on site. Just super easy. So lead acetate's the next goal, and that should not be difficult. Then lead acetate will give us one of the things we need to make Timmy pulp. And then the other requirement is drow froth. So I guess lead acetate first, and then we do drow froth, and then we actually start making decisions when it comes to the new antimony processing chain. Good idea, good plan, good plan. Pretty sure this is going fast enough. I don't know though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll need to run both of them. I think it's unlikely, but whatever. And this is the key step. And then it produces vanadium pulp stage 3. So this takes 100 stage 2 and it makes 50 stage 3. 50 stage 3 makes 25 stage 1. Stage 1 comes back around. 25 stage 1 is right here. 25 stage 1 makes 12 stage 2. And 12 stage 2 makes like a fourth of another pentoxide. So this makes 2.25 pentoxide when you finally cycle everything. All right, it's great. I'm going to do one more thing and then I'm going to go. We're going to go look at the moondrop failure bin. And that will determine whether or not we go immediately into lead acetate tomorrow, or first we do a moondrop breeding program. And I'm thinking probably it's going to be a moondrop breeding program. Just instinct, you know. It feels right to me. So let's go take a look. And then after I get all of the prerequisites for Timmy Stage 2, it'll be time to divert and do Fogwa. And after that, Relegia Stage 2, and then rebuild all of that. Both those areas get completely redone. Hey, there we go, 6. All right, so we know exactly what we're doing first next episode. Moondrop Mach 2 recipe. But as for right now, we're done. Congratulations, you made it through another episode. Great job. We're really proud of all of you. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.